Hello, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video with you with white cards. So let's get started. So I have these new easy 3D toppers in my store called White Flowers. Now, easy 3D toppers have 10 designs to a bag, and there are 3 layers step by step. They're all cut out, and these are lightly glittered, and they inspired me to make white cards, white on white, and I think they came out great. I really love them. So here is my first card that I made with these beautiful white flowers. Now, of course, I used a white card blank. I added another white topper, and then this glitter heart I had in my stash. But the background paper for this heart came from the specialty paper pack that I think I showed to you a few weeks ago. And there are, I believe, 8 papers in this pack. And these are these gorgeous specialty papers that have that glitter glaze on the cardstock. So, and this is an A5 pack, so yeah, they're very pretty anyway. So this paper from this paper pack I used for this heart, and then I added, of course, one of these beautiful paper, those beautiful white flowers, and I added a butterfly and heart borders, and those heart borders and butterflies I have in my store. So the heart borders come from this 5-pack, and they are holographic in 5 different colors, and you just peel off those hearts. And I know it's hard to see right now, it's very glittery, but these are available. And of course, here on this card I used the silver hearts, just a couple of strips. And then the butterfly that I have added here comes also from a 5-pack, same colors, and they have all these beautiful butterfly stickers. And I used just one, and there it is. This is the butterfly, and I added it to a piece of parchment and then just cut around it. Now this little heart is just an inner piece of this border, and then the happy birthday comes from the happy birthday sticker sheets that I have in silver, in black, and in gold. And you can see, whoops, wrong way. You can see there are many on there, 2 rows, and these are smaller designs, and I think they work just perfect for cards. So these are also available in my store, and I have it all linked below. So this is my first card I made with these white flowers. Then here is my second card, and look at this beautiful white rose. And what I did here, same thing. I started off with a square white card. These you can buy as card blanks at Michael's. I added this beautiful lace border, and I introduced it in one of my earlier videos. It is from this die, this double die. We have a bigger border and a smaller border, and it is from Find It, Pretty Flowers, and it's available in my shop. And look what beautiful border this makes. I added a bling strip here from my stash. Those little hearts came out of the heart borders, and then a butterfly. Unfortunately, they are no longer available. I checked for it. I had these in my stock for the longest time. These were Prima butterflies from several years ago, but I still had them, and I thought I'm going to use them up now. But what you could do is, if you have a butterfly die, and if it is a concentric die that you have a smaller and a bigger one, you could do this yourself. Cut out the butterfly and then cut out a smaller layer from Pretty a vellum paper or other paper, and then just add a little pearl or something in the middle. So I'm going to try that myself once I'm done with these. But this is my second white card, and I made a third one. And here you can see it is not quite white because I used that very tan background. And I played around with these dies, of course, and see how beautiful it looks if you have the die attached to the paper still. So I didn't cut it off here. I just cut it off and left it as a border, but here I left it. And isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? I love these dies. They are very intricate, but very sharp. So this all came out. I have the Gemini Junior, and it just went through it like butter, and I didn't have to push anything out. It just came all out by itself. And then we have this beautiful lily here, the hearts again, the happy birthday from the sticker sheets, and another butterfly. And aren't these pretty, those white on white cards? But I made a few more. So here is another version of a white card, and I used again a white card blank. Then I embossed some parchment paper and adhered it as a layer. This is also a die, this doily. I used the parchment paper again and just folded it up to give it a little bit more dimension and a little bit of interest. We know now where that butterfly comes from, this beautiful pack, the happy birthday, the string that I have been using for the last few months, and the embellishment comes from this die cut sheet. And this one is called Vintage Flowers by Janine's Art. And Janine's art, those die cut sheets always have 3 embellishments. So you can see the heart, the wreath, and this rose. And of course the rose is what I have used right here on this card. Now the same sheet also comes in this color, in a blush pink and green, or peach more. And this is more like a lilac. So for my white cards, of course, you can use that on a white card too. But I thought this just makes a beautiful card. The second layer that I cut out here, this little blue what shows through, this is from the winter paper pack that I have showed to you at the beginning of the year, the colors of winter. This is not a Christmas pack. These are winter flowers, and they have this wintry hue, and of course perfect for white cards. So I thought this one, again, they are so elegant when you make white cards. I love those. The next one I made is this wreath that you see on the sheet, and this would make a perfect I think wedding card. That's why I added a congratulations here. So here's the wreath. So here I just have that white card blank and then added some of the specialty paper that I showed to you before, and this comes from this 10 pack, and there are acetate, glittered acetate, and also silver foil paper. So I have that in my shop. There are 10 pieces, 6 by 6, and just a little part I used on this card, and see how beautiful this works. And with acetate, see, I didn't adhere it here. I put some of the glue underneath in the middle, and then I added this white doily that I also ran through my embossing machine, and then added a glitter heart from my stash. And so I covered up where I glued the acetate, and I leave it loose around, and that's fine. And then the only other thing is this white lace bow that I added. And this is the second card. And the third card from this sheet is of course this heart. And this could make also a Valentine's Day card, but it is this heart from the sheet. And let's see what happens here. It's a little bit more colorful. And we have again the white card blank. The paper is from this beautiful winter paper pack with all these winter hues. And you can see the crocus here and some script. Very pretty paper. I added the embellishment, of course, and I punched out a doily also from the paper pack, a double doily, so one bigger one smaller one. So I like punches. If you want to invest in punches, I would say get yourself at least a couple of doily punches in 2 different sizes, because you can see how nice you can layer them. And I just love that. And then when you have a doily, you immediately have a beautiful place to set your embellishment. And then of course bling. I have so much bling in my stash that I need to use up, so I added all the bling. Here's the yarn again, the glittery. And of course the stickles, not to forget. I do always like to add stickles, and I added actually the stickles to all 3 cards. Here is the white rose. Here on this one I just added stickles in the middle of the flower, and then here all over. Thank you for spending time with me today. I hope you like these white cards with white flowers or pastel flowers. I had a lot of fun creating them. If you like them, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Please share this video with your friends, and also join me on social media. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Pinterest and Instagram. I would love to see what you're creating, so join us in our Facebook group. And this is all I have for you today. Please stay or get well. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!